They were Loos, but they'd gone off 2 days ago, so they needed eating tonight if we were going to eat them. But I was did the smell test. The smell didn't even smell, so they were all good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I've noticed quite a lot of packaging now actually says um use your senses. Like it will say, does it smell? Does it look okay? Does it smell okay? Does it feel okay? So even if they've got a date that you should use it by, they're telling you to don't throw it away just because it's gone past the date. Yeah. I've always thought that they have to safeguard by giving it a certain amount of time. So that means that yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It's not going to just suddenly start going mouldy the day after just because the dates say it. I'm just doing the same just to see what it looks like. There we go. Mute. Is anyone watching? Do you want me to get Lou to check in the other room? Oh, mum's just texted me saying can't hear Steph on YouTube. Why? Talk again? I don't think there is. Yeah, I've just had confirmation that you still can't be heard. Um, what about Steph is just figuring it out. Please bear with us. Um, Tonight we are just keeping you company whilst you do your odd jobs and tasks, whatever those may be. So let us know in the chat what tasks and odd jobs you're combating this evening. Mine, I am back to policy writing. Yay for me. Not. Um, I know. It is a fun old job. And the worst thing is because I've got bits and bobs of policies here, there, and everywhere, it's like, is it just easier to start rewriting them from scratch? Which is a horrible thought. So I certainly need everybody's encouragement to crack on with this tonight. Or distraction. I'm open to be distracted away from doing this. Yeah, so if anyone wants to ask us any questions about last night's podcast, about ARFID, about ADHD, autism, I'm here for those questions. In fact, where is the? Oh, there's the chat. I'm going to type in the chat as well. So, for those of you that have joined us this evening, I was just having a bit of a meltdown because I was editing Lindsay Illuminates It, which will be going live tomorrow, the fourth in the series, and switching my attention away from that to begin this. I found really distressing for a couple of minutes, because just that kind of change, the demand avoidance. But I'm there. I'm happy to be here. I'm going to put a hello in the chat for anybody that wants to. Hello, guys. I hope you've all been enjoying the lovely sunshine this evening. The other option is we just go live directly onto YouTube. We can do, that's how we've done it every other time, isn't it? Oh, I see.
If I just go through, I wonder if that's really loud now.
Anna's in the task.
I've managed to get the audio from the webcam, but God knows what, I can test that myself, I suppose, can't I?
Anna, can you hear Steph? Anna's in the chat saying, "Hey guys, I'm late." Hey Anna. Anna's in the chat. Hey guys, I'm late. Hey Anna. Oh, Mum says yes, she can hear you.
Trying to see how loud it is. Okay, yeah, awesome. Right, hi guys, welcome. Sorry for that. I don't even know that. I don't know I'm talking into it. Yes, you were talking about switching tasks. That's something that always bugs me. And if the person that tries to distract me, God help them, they get the raw end of the stick every time. I was trying to figure this out earlier. I was thinking I was doing it, and my mum shouted up. She was like, "Your dinner's ready," and I was like, "All right, yeah, I'll be down for it. Let me just." And then I started doing like a sound test to be able to like get rid of the background noise, so it just focuses on me. Halfway through, she shouts up, "Are you coming to get it?" I'm like, "Stop trying!" Like, it's just you're trying to direct my focus, which is one, annoying, and two, I have to start this whole process over again. What?
Yeah. It's annoying though, isn't it? Because you're like, of course I'm coming to get it. I heard you.
Yeah, I know. I don't. Is it a common mum thing? Alison, if you're listening, I'm very sorry. I'm not trying to pick on mums. Maybe you're nothing like it. But my mum is like helpful to a fault. It is like annoying sometimes where you're like, just leave people alone. Oh, can I get you this? Can I get you that? Can you get you that? And they say no. And then she asks them again. And then she asks them again. And it's like, I'm next to her, like, leave them alone. Because I know what it's like to go somewhere. So I'm like, "Do you want a drink?" And you're like, "No, thank you." And then they keep asking. And you're like, "Do you not trust my answer?"
Do you know what though?
Yeah.
No, that not trusting the answer thing. I think I've lost your sound somehow.
Have you?
Oh, I can hear you now. So I was getting confused, I think, looking at the screen, and I know, and that's not real time.
I know what you mean. I've got like 3 versions at the minute, all at different counts.
Yeah, that not trusting your answer thing. That was something that Lee used to say to me, because I'm the one that's going, "Are you sure? Do you want me to do anything?" And he'd snap at me like, "I've already said no," and I'd be like, "All right." So I think it depends what kind of person you are, whether you're the person that that knows what they mean the minute they say it, or whether you're the kind of person that might say no out of being polite or not wanting to put someone out. So you might, like, for me, that's me. I wouldn't say yes to a drink in case that person didn't want to make me a drink, or in case that's rude. So if somebody says no to a drink from me, I'll double check. Are you sure you don't want one? Are you sure? Because I'm likely to have said that I didn't want one.
Not funny. All we've got is our own learned experience to go off. So if there's ever a point where a friend acts a certain way and you're like, what is going on with them? Remember, they are not in your perspective, ever.
Yeah.
it's only their life, and they can only approach things by the way that they navigate them themselves. It's because you saying that, like, if someone offered me a drink, I would assume they want to get me a drink because they offered me it. And I wouldn't
Yeah,
offer someone a drink unless I was happy to go and get them a drink. I suppose it
yeah.
comes naturally with being like, I don't know.
No, I think it's interesting though, isn't it? Because I'm
Yeah.
the opposite. I'm like double checking that they mean no purely because I'm likely to have said no even when I meant yes.
I think I can do that sometimes, but I catch myself in the moment. If you've ever heard me go like, no, I'm okay, actually.
Yeah,
That's because
Anna's
my
saying
default
it's
brain.
lagging a little. I don't know if it's still lagging.
Lagging a little. Oh, I've had enough. I'm gonna quit. I want a new job. OnlyFans, let's go. Suppose that keeping an eye on it. I don't know what's happening.
We've got a new subscriber since yesterday.
Shout out to that subscriber.
Yeah,
Love
man.
to you. I'm monitoring it on my phone. It seems to be good enough. Is
Yeah.
that any better, Anna? Oh God. It's a lot different with my parents here because they're downstairs using like 2 different devices on the internet. So
Oh yeah.
the amount that it like extra uses it, it's silly. Still fun. Ooh,
How's your
mukbang. It's my mukbang time. Hi guys, today I'm eating cottage pie with broccoli.
I can't even remember. God. No, don't do that.
How's the policy writing going?
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
Um,
I can't remember what policies. Oh, I know what I need. I need my notebook.
We'll get your notebook. Where is it?
Is a good question. I think it might be on the sofa. Just give me a sec.
Now she's gone. I get the whole stream to myself. This is my show. This is my mukbang. Mukbang? Mukbang? How am I pronouncing that? I'm kidding, by the way. Lindsay, never leave me. I don't want a one-woman show.
That's why I was saying I'm stressing over it. I really fucking get it. I mean, mm. Oh God, I've got a stomach ache. Oh,
Fabiola.
yeah, I don't know if it's just going about my dinner or because I've just had a mad stress. I know the other.
I know what you mean. That's my usual reason for feeling off, anyway.
Yeah, stress really hits me in the summer.
Yeah, in the if I every like think of manic episodes, very little comes through like logically in my head. But all I can feel is like bodily sensations, and that's like always my stomach is like the core of like just unbearable. I don't know, and it's not like pain; it's like energy. It's just like too much.
A deep ache. That's what I get.
Mm. Mm.
I've just like spotted on the screen that you can see me in the reflection of the mirror. That's funny.
When you left, I was like, now she's gone. It's a one-woman show. Let's go. don't I don't mean that. Don't ever leave me. Oh,
I'm drinking my matcha tea. It's so nice.
I've still never tried matcha unless it's been in like a smoothie that I don't really differentiate. I don't know what the taste is in it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I've never tried it. Matcha tea, chai, matcha lattes and stuff like that. Is it just a
Oh,
natural caffeine?
yeah. It's I don't. Can you? Oh shit! I've just poured it all over the book. Oh my god! Right, I need to go and get a cloth now. It's a good job I had my book out because otherwise it'd have gone all over my laptop.
This isn't
Well,
day one of being on the internet. We should know these.
I know. I was trying to show you the colour of it, that it's green.
I saw it, babe, as it was spilling all out on your shit. Sorry, I dropped my pottage pie all over stuff. Sometimes an odd job is just getting some food in you that you otherwise might have just not been able to do. I'm interested to see if I eat it really fast. Will I get loads of viewers? Is Lou mad at you? She's like, get that up quick.
Yeah, I did. I'm not even gonna mention it's gone all over the chair.
Hopefully she's not watching the stream.
Oh God! For God's sake, those of you that are just tuning in, welcome to the most ADHD stream.
The first 10 minutes, you couldn't hear me.
And the next 10 minutes I've spent away from my screen, getting my notebook and then pouring my tea all over said notebook.
We live in musical chairs.
You know what though? It's a good job I was holding my notebook still because I poured it and it went all over my notebook and not on my laptop. Otherwise, I'd have just poured it straight into my keyboard. So, small matters.
Yeah, we need to not fry the keyboard. But I'm trying to figure out Skype. I don't know if it's just like a reduced view because I've just got it on desktop view.
What, as in why I can't see you? No, I mean it's got the block where you should be. It just says SS instead.
I don't even know I got my name.
Yeah, it says your full name as well underneath.
It's kind of scary. I just went on my desktop and opened a thing. It was like, okay, you know me. Yeah. God knows.
How's your day been then?
Too bad to be fair. It's been hot. I noticed that.
Oh yeah.
It's yeah, way hotter. You know, like I'll do something, just be like sweating.
Yeah, I left the house in my coat earlier on and I was like marching along. I thought, why am I wearing my coat? It's actually not somewhere.
And it's like a little bit breezy outside, and then I get in my black car, and it is the hottest thing. I'm like, why have I got a coat on? It never fails to surprise me how hot my car gets. It's only like the start. It's a bit warm.
Yeah, and you're already boiling.
The height of summer, it's like I'm not going in that. Someone can pick me up. Although I don't think I'm gonna have that car much longer.
Oh really?
I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. It's a headache.
Yeah, keep breaking down.
Hey, no, did you see that meme? I posted it again because someone was like, "I'll put 400 quid's worth of new tires on my car. Now it's worth 500 pounds." Like silly logic. I was like, mine is worth thousands, and that is the reason I can't spend any more trying to fix it.
Yeah, well they say you're just throwing good money after bad.
Exactly. And I could be like, oh, well, when it next fixed, I'll get next breaks, then I'll just get a new one. I can't wait till then. It happens at the most annoying times. It's never like on my way to a Sunday shop just to get my shopping. It's like on the way to important meeting.
Yeah. Just when you really don't need it to be.
Ain't that the truth? I need to check my oil as well, but it's all under all that stuff in the boot, which means clearing out the boot could be a good odd jobs, actually.
Yeah.
Next month, that's my thing. Although I should really clear my car out before then.
I was going to say, that's if you haven't got rid of it by then. Anyone want to buy Steph's car?
But good parts if you've got another smart car. If you really want it, I've got a bridge I can sell you as well.
A bridge?
Yeah, do you know that term?
No.
It's always made me laugh. It's reference to how many people have foolishly thought they've bought the Brooklyn Bridge.
Oh,
Over history, many people have been scammed into thinking that they were buying the Brooklyn Bridge. Just like it doesn't really make any sense. Like, but it's funny that certain people were brave enough to like make up a story that they own it and that they're selling it to. So it became like it's just like a common theme that says like you're a little bit gullible. It's like, if you believe that, I've got a bridge to sell you.
Okay, yeah. That is funny.
I remember someone named their NFT that. I'm like, you couldn't have been more obvious that that's a scam.
Unless it's a double bluff.
Yeah, but or is it? Is it about to just go to the moon?
So, sorry, this is just going back to policy writing.
Right.
I've got it written down that when I went to apply for funding, they said that we needed a safeguarding policy amongst about 50 other policies. But now I'm like looking at all the safeguarding policies. It's like, yeah, when you're writing this for a child, that's for a child, this for a child, that we're not a kids club.
No, it's vulnerable adults, isn't it? So
yeah, but we're not really even vulnerable adults. We're just adults.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it includes that vulnerable adults can be there as well as.
Yeah, no, is that what I need to? Do you think then that I need to do like a kind of statement of what the club is, what the rules are, what the expectations are, and then the safeguarding comes kind of naturally through that of like how we maintain that safety, like as in, because really we need to be saying things like don't take pictures of other people and stuff.
Yeah, I think you can say like certain things are covered. Like when it comes to filming, we've I don't know, approached this so that you have to have a contract or some sort of membership form that on the signs whether you want to be included in footage or not included in material. Just things like that. If like what the process is if someone feels like they're at risk or in danger. What?
Yeah, who's to?
And normally that's just like being like we have a handbook that people
can
access.
Basically got to write the bloody handbook.
That sounds. You know what? It's so long, but it actually sounds kind of fun at the same time. Like what to go into it. When it comes to actually fully creating it, it sounds long as hell. It's like you could make your own like Hogwarts type. Can it be? Does it have to be like formally?
No, it doesn't. Like you say, it can be fun, but it's like it'd be fun if I didn't already work 12-hour shifts every single day and have a million other things that I need to do. Even I had an idea that I was thinking in the shop.
Yeah.
Because people have asked about donating just like a one-off donation.
Yeah.
We could create like a £5 or £10 product that then people can buy 5 of them if they want to donate as £50 or.
Okay, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I know a lot of people. Yeah, definitely. I was thinking because eventually that would be fun to do on YouTube when we get like the memberships and stuff. People can gift other people memberships, or they can just send like £1 to get their message in a super chat.
Yeah.
going up to like 50, you can gift 50 subs, you can gift 500 subs, whatever people leave it to their thing. But I suppose that is just YouTube, isn't it? If someone wants to be able to donate side of that sphere.
Yeah, it's kind of like this pay it forward idea that, you know, we offer the guides for free, but at the minute, all we're getting is people downloading them for free. But so I physically can't write any more guides until we're getting some kind of income.
Yeah.
So it's like this kind of opportunity to pay it forward that, you know, pay for these guides so that we can write more and more people can get free information. But again, I've got all these ideas whizzing around my head in terms of what could be included in this like £10 like gift. There could be a poster, there could be a funny letter from me and you know, so there's a digital download that goes with the money.
Yeah.
But my head's just exploded with too many ideas to be able to focus in on it.
I bet we've got a load of stuff that it's kind of already memorable. I don't know. Way easier for a podcast that's been going, or for a company that's been going a lot longer, to think of like certain things we can draw upon.
And also, I was thinking about like, you know, because we're getting invited to more festivals and trying to do more festivals and stuff, stickers, but we need like cool slogans.
Okay, yeah.
Like, obviously, we say more than a label and just different quite a lot.
I think different's a good word, and I've seen a lot of people in the last year start to pick up that word different.
Yeah, like it's cool to be different and stuff like that.
Yeah, different is the new normal. Like
Different is the new cool.
Yeah.
Or but even like I could be making stickers saying being sober is the new G, or I don't know, is the new badass and things like that. I have just, funny enough, I've just found a handbook that I wrote for the lap pack, which is all the policies that my mum sent me over that I'd done before.
Oh, wicked.
It's actually heartbreaking to see how many policies I had to write just to keep that open for 1 year before I shelved the whole thing.
And it'll be something you look back on, you're like, can't believe how much I was doing to finally get to a point that you're like, yeah, doing it.
Yeah. Literally, there's about 18 policies here that I hand wrote myself, like just so that I could run that kids club that never made me a penny.
It's a testament to you, mate, because I know that you wouldn't have been like just completely free at that point either. You're balancing a load of stuff as well at that time.
Yeah. And again, I was trying to build something so that I didn't have to work for the man, as it were, but ended up just doing it all. What is it that I didn't want to work 5, so I started a business and worked 24/7 instead.
I didn't want to work for the man, so I became the man. Never mind. I don't want to be a man. I saw a post the other day that was just like, you know, if I was back around during the suffragettes, that woman that first uttered like, maybe we should work, I'd be like, shut up.
No.
Brush. We've got it pushed here. Which is total bollocks, obviously. We're getting beaten up and everything by our husbands for doing perfect jobs. Yeah. I was thinking more into rituals and routine eating, like from last night's podcast.
Oh, yeah.
And it just made me think of my granddad. He had the
Oh, yeah.
same lunch, the same dinner. On a Sunday, it'd be different, but it'd still be the same thing every Sunday. There was one meal that he could cook, and it was kind of banging. It was like corned beef hash with faggots and potatoes and stuff, all like
Yeah,
mixed
man.
together. Proper like Ayers Monsell dinner. It was well done. But yeah, he was so like, you know, if it weren't in front of him, his jam sandwich. So, hi there. It's like, God, I've never seen my grandparents like in this light before. It makes so much
Yeah.
sense.
It's kind of like heartbreaking and beautiful at the same time, isn't it? To start to realise that these traits have been there and, existed
Yeah,
the whole
definitely.
time.
Like you just kind of look at them. You're like, oh, they're old. They do it that way. It's like they were just the ones that got through the system and didn't feel like completely nuts at the end of it. Do you know what I mean? They managed to. I don't know. Someone found their value. Maybe what was valuable then to society isn't as much now.
Yeah, well, me and my mum had this conversation the other day that the jobs were available for your strengths and stuff. Like you left school at 12, you got a job, like,
And there was a
you
job
know,
for you to have.
yeah, exactly. And within communities there was like a need for all sorts of different skills. Like everybody kind of did find their niche or whatever.
Yeah. Now we don't really know like your neighbours and stuff, do you? Like,
Oh, we're very disconnected, which I think is another kind of divide and conquer technique. Even I've read into kind of how stranger danger was just a ploy to stop us from talking to each other. Like, do you remember that at school? The whole like, do not speak to strangers, and it
yeah,
scared us all half to death about ever kind of exchanging a smile with anybody in case they
yeah.
kidnapped us.
It was.
And then,
Oh, sorry, Karen.
no, you're all right. Go on.
But say it was yes theory that opened my eye to that. They could just go to
Yeah,
like what we consider to be like, they were going to like Iraq, Saudi Arabia, like all these places that you get portrayed as like if you're a white person that sings in public and smiles, you'll get shot or you're handcuffed.
yeah,
And they're going up
yeah,
to them in public like, do you want to go do a skydive? Do you want to do this? And it's like they're just like, do you want to come to my house? Come and have some food. The whole family comes round. You're like, wait, why are you teaching me that the average stranger is an asshole when
yeah,
it's just another version of me generally? Even the
yeah,
people that aren't very nice, they've just been worn down by the system. They're just a little more
yeah.
further down. Oh,
No, it's a mind blower, isn't it? It's an eye opener.
it really is. Yeah. Ooh, that reminds me. Local elections are today. If anyone hasn't uh, voted yet, I know it's not for everyone. So check if you've had a ballot.
I did wonder because when I was driving along, I saw the signs outside, poll station and stuff, and I thought, oh, I wonder if that's today because I do tune into the radio every now and again.
Aye. Yeah. It obviously everyone has their own views on politics. My personal view is go and vote. Even if you don't know who you want to vote for, if none of them look good to you, just go and put a cross on the ballot, rip it up, destroy it. Put my name if you want. I might get a vote.
To be fair, I do usually vote because I believe the same as you that if we don't get involved in the system, how can we possibly moan about it?
Exactly. If you destroy a ballot paper, then it still gets counted as a non-vote, basically. If you
Mm.
don't vote, then you get put into this thing of like, oh, they don't care. They don't even want to get interested. And
I
it's not
would.
the
I,
case.
I am interested to see how many people vote this time, though, because the word on the kind of radio is very much that they're starting to realise um, that people are starting to really get fed up with the political system now.
Yeah.
Like people that have voted religiously their whole life are even starting to be like, do you know what? What's the point? And that, I think it's not the right way to go, perhaps, but it's still quite an eye opener. If suddenly loads of people don't vote, they might have to actually think about why that is.
That's the thing. Unfortunately, most years, a lot of people don't vote, and nothing
Yeah.
does happen to it because it's
You know,
not like you showed up to vote and then it made us. It was just you just get put into this pile of like, that's the people that aren't interested in politics, and it's not.
yeah,
Sometimes it's the people that are really interested in it, but have just don't see how either party could fix anything that's happening. Like
yeah.
someone sent me a message because I put on the stories to go and vote or whatever, and someone messaged me, will you be voting Labour, question mark, I thought you were a socialist, question mark. And I was like,
What?
uh look. Yes, the Labour Party is liberal, meaning that they want the most uh, humanistic version of life within a capitalist society. I don't believe in capitalism. However, if you're a little bit to the right of me and in the centre, or you're a little bit into the left of me, you are still my buddy. We are still on the same
Yeah.
team. Do you know what I mean? As long as you are not over there on the right, we're good. We're good. And generally, if you're on the right, we can be friends. We won't agree politically. Do you know what I mean? I won't be voting for the same party as you. But to like think they've like got me there, like you're a socialist and you're actually voting for it. Well, we don't have a socialist party necessarily in the UK, and not one that's going to make any changes.
No, but the thing is, I can't believe they asked you, oh, who are you voting for? You know, like that in itself's a bit kind of upfront, isn't it? And you're not meant to really discuss it, or is that just another ploy to not have talking?
Yeah, I think that's conservatives. Like, we don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. And it's like, same like, do you believe in gay marriage? Oh, we don't need to talk about that. We don't need to talk about that. So, okay. No, I will openly talk about it. I am on the left and I care about the NHS.
Yeah.
Super.
God, yeah. If we had okay, it'd be pretty buggered.
Public services, please. Get rid of this landlord BS. But like, some woman ran into that LBC channel today to moan about her sister that's on benefits and disabled at home. And the guy was like, how much do you earn a year? What's your thing on? She's like, well, I own a home, but, life's not great to me. And he's like, why are you looking down at the problem? Look up. Look at the Prime Minister and his wife they've got a net worth of £700 million between them, and they pay very little tax because she's technically not living in this country. She's a non-domiciliary or whatever it is. And it's just, this old woman was looking at her own sister being like, she's a do-note, she's done disability benefits, she's ruining the country. And he was like,
Yeah.
literally, the Conservatives right now are like that, because you're just doing what they want you to. Blame your fellow person rather than look at them at the top.
Yeah.
He was like, it's jealousy.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's like, just because you feel like they're getting something you're not.
Yeah, like, their life isn't so much better because they're on benefits.
Exactly.
Their life sucks. They're on benefits.
Yeah. I seen a good Facebook post on the lines of people on benefits are not ruining your life or something like that. It was just very short, sharp, and it just made me think, yeah, exactly. That is absolutely it. People get on their high horse about all these things that are totally irrelevant to their life.
I know. Oh, it's all a mental health condition now. Oh, if I went to the doctors, I could probably get one. Then.
Yeah, isn't it? Good for you. If you do want to go and speak to them. If you don't, then that is good for you. You're not suffering.
It's like that. I don't know why it reminded me of it. The narcissist prayer. Like, I didn't do it anyway, but if I did, it wasn't that bad. And if it was, you made me do it, or something like that. Do you remember? Have you heard of it before?
No.
Narcissist prayer. That didn't happen. And if it did, it wasn't that bad. And if it was, that's not a big deal. And if it is, that's not my fault. And if it was, I didn't mean it. And if I did, you deserved it.
Oh my God, that like sums up so many arguments that I've had.
It's insane,
It's
right?
I feel like, how do you know?
I'm telling you, they utter this to themselves before bed every night.
That's actually terrifying how accurate it is.
That is the ego, and the ego alone just,
Talking.
I'm fine. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, and if I did, it's not that bad. And if it was, it's not my fault. And if it was, then you deserved it, or that. That is so true, man. What the hell? Creepy.
For anyone that's wanting to see it, there we are. Just covering your face with it. Sorry, mother. It's
What did you do? Just search that, the Narcissus prayer?
No, I remember them bringing it up in university when we were talking about narcissists.
Yeah.
Because we really like the Gestalt prayer. I'm pretty sure I showed you that before as well. It's that about how me and you don't live to serve each other, but if we happen to meet, then that's beautiful. If we happen to cross lives in this world, then and it's like the opposite.
Yeah.
It's the complete, like, look, I've got no responsibilities for you, peace and love to you, but you know, the fact that we exist in the same time frame, and if we do get on, that's beautiful. If we don't, have a lovely day. No beef. I'm paraphrasing, obviously. It's a lot more beautiful than that.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what this stream looks like after.
Well, I've made a start on. Say made a start. I've written a title. And I've written New Club, a different tribe, the handbook, general overview. What was your task, by the way? I didn't even ask you what you were actually doing.
I might have just general admin, but I took so long eating that cottage pie. And I thought I'd just go onto Discord actually and finish that, because that was originally what I wanted to try doing, the like getting you to ring in from.
Oh, okay.
And it just
Yeah.
taking too long to download on my computer.
Yeah, because that needs to be linked to our Patreon as well, doesn't it?
Exactly. I thought if we can get it. I am a human. That is it. There is three traffic lights in that. I hate these pictures.
Do you know what? Do you know what they? You know what they're actually doing? You know, when you click that you are a human,
Yeah.
you're giving it permission to search your history, everything that you've just done in the last hour or so, and judge if you're a human or not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes no odds to us, but it just shows like the level of data collection that they're going to, and we just click it like I'm human and think that that's all it's asking is like, you know, the 3. But it's actually going back and checking your browsing history and all of that to check to see if it looks like human activity.
Oh,
But in the meantime, collecting all the data of what human behavior looks like.
that's kind of clever. Weird, but
Kind of clever and kind of creepy.
yeah.
Kind of what's the infringement on privacy yet again, because it's not transparent as to what it's actually doing.
Oh, mate, we've got absolutely no privacy whatsoever.
Yeah, I know.
Fully expected to be watched at all times now.
I was watching this thing the other day and it was saying like, whereas our generation and above feels kind of like our privacy is being thingied by them, you know, algorithms and all this. Because the other day, Lou said something about a duck or something like that. And when I went on Facebook, the first post that it showed me was relevant to the thing that we'd just been talking about.
Right, yeah.
And I went, oh my God, even the algorithm is now reacting to what, like, you know, I know you get targeted advertising, but now even what social media is showing me is targeted to what we're talking about. And these people were saying the funny thing is those younger than us, because they've grown up with it being normal, that'll become a premium service eventually, where people will pay to have everything targeted because it'll, you know, it makes life easier. Like, oh, how great is this? Like everything's targeted to my likes, whereas we feel like it's a real kind of privacy invasion.
I feel like there's so much bug to it right now as well, because like you said, all you have to do is your friend mentions something, and then it's up on your phone, and it's like, well, that's not my algorithm.
Yeah,
Like you sent something, and you're like, you just look at it because someone else sent it to you, and suddenly you've got 50 pictures of that coming up, and you're like, I don't actually really like that. What is happening?
yeah,
A really funny AI story came out this week about the Catholic Church. Don't worry, it's not a
yeah,
creepy story. It's AI. He didn't manage to do anything too creepy.
yeah.
It's one kind of strange that the Catholic Church are outsourcing God. That's quite an interesting one. I quite like it. It's quite innovative. You can reach this. He's called Pastor Justin, or like Vicar. What's the
Like an AI vicar.
Yeah, he was called
Yeah,
Justin. I can't remember. Father Justin, that was it. And you could chat to him online, basically. He'd give you certain advice. He got redacted, or like defrocked. They used the official term. His thing was taken from him. His dog collar was defrocked because he started like giving really strange advice that wasn't really too strict to the
Christian.
Catholic Bible. So like he was saying Gatorade is okay to baptize in. Which technically, apparently, a lot of people have done, like as a ceremonial, like, I don't know, nod to modern life. I don't know. Plenty of
Yeah,
people to this date have been baptized in holy Gatorade.
that's so strange.
But yeah, so now he's been. You can still talk to him, but he no longer has his dog collar. Like he's been sacked basically. He's just a common Justin now. Let's see if I can find Father Justin. Yeah, there he is. Suppose you'll have to see it if you come on later. Oh,
Hold on, I'll be able to see it on YouTube. Give me a sec.
oh, there's the story. Now he's known as just Justin,
Justin.
which is great because it's May. It's gonna be May. Justin Timberlake jokes.
I think I might have forwarded it and missed it. I don't know how far behind the YouTube stream is to us actually talking.
It's quite on point, to be fair. I'll leave it up if you go to the most modern, the first, earliest point, latest point. Can you see?
Um, yeah. Well, no, I'm at the most latest point, but I can't see.
Oh wait, that would help, wouldn't it? If actually, there you go. I'll wait.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Just Justin.
Yeah, that's horrible. Brock, the AI priest who wanted to baptize babies in Gatorade. For God's sake, think about like what's the word, like making it sound absolutely awful. Who wanted to baptize babies in Gatorade? Like, yeah, he didn't actually want to do that. I don't think.
I know, you might as well put like line child abuse.
Please read this.
It's not that scary, guys. It's just Justin. Having too much fun with it. It's just Justin. What's that song? I just wanna love you, baby. I love that song. What time is it? I don't even think.
I
Oh, it's
love Jason.
48 minutes.
We have we helped anybody actually get on with their tasks? I know that Anna was trying to figure out what to pack. She goes to Amsterdam tomorrow.
Super jealous.
I know.
Is there any room for me?
Yeah, like figuring out what to pack. Pack me.
I really appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, I need to go to Amsterdam at some point. That'd be awesome. Oh, I ain't got the money right now, especially this month. Jesus. I got my skates.
Yay.
I'll have them by the 10th latest. So
So cool. I showed the kids all of the options today, and they just told me that all of them were horrendous. Like they were like they're all horrible. And then they were like, they look so like old fashioned, like they're from the 90s. I was like, I am from the 90s. And they were like, they need to stay in the 90s. That's what the kids were saying. It was so funny, like, to hear they're different, because I thought they looked really cool and they were like, they do not look cool.
The fact they consider the 90s old fashioned is just blown my mind.
I know.
What do you mean?
I was like, that's born in the 80s, man.
Like, Justin Timberlake was about.
Oh, hey, my phone just died. I mean, my laptop just died.
So you had a power cut. It's Lou being like, come on then, off you get.
I just looked at the battery's getting a bit low, but it wasn't on dying low, but clearly it's had enough. It's like, no, you can finish there. Like, okay. Like I say, I'm easily distracted when it comes to paperwork, so I'm happy to be like, okay, I wrote 3 sentences, that'll do.
I think it was just reminding you, like, come on, girls, off you go. It's been over your time. So,
Yeah.
should we let the people go?
Yes, indeed. Well, I'm going to end this Skype call then, and then you're going to end the stream. Is that right?
Yes. We can do it at the same time.
Well, I might see you on Saturday then if you fancy coming to keep me company at the bus. Just drop me a message.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not sure. I don't think I'll be there super early, but I'm hoping, even if I don't get on with anything on the bus, I'm going to tackle the kayak so we can get out on the river.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I felt like if I can get any footage of you and the bus, even if it's in the background, put it together, and then you've got a load that you can just over time add to Facebook. I feel like that's getting you some traction.
Yeah.
Let's get on it.
Yeah, definitely. Excellent. Well, yeah, just drop me a message on Saturday then.
Okay, chicken.
I'll message you and I'll let you know what I'm doing.
Awesome. And
All right.
tomorrow is Lindsay Illuminates It for anyone that lives our 10-minute bite-sized Lindsay moments. That's tomorrow.
Do you know what? I'd completely forgot that that's what I was doing before I came on here, because now my focus is on writing a handbook for the U Club. But it's like, no, now you've got to switch back onto the thing that needs doing for tomorrow.
It's mental gymnastics. It's hard, isn't it?
It is, but it's fine. I'll soon switch back into it.
Oh, bless you.
Right. I will I'll send you that on WeTransfer later on then, and I'll catch up with you on Saturday.
Okay, my love, have a lovely night. And to the rest of you, have a great night. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow for Lindsay and then next week for the podcast.
Yeah. See you later, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.